Hey, so let me share with you what happened yesterday. As you can tell by the title, something was stolen, right? And luckily not from me, but from my friend. But one thing that I want to say is just because you put on a uniform doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be an upstanding, military person, right? Upstanding person. And that's unfortunately, going to boot camp for 2 months and, in training A school for however many months doesn't really change who you are, the type of person you were for at least a minimum of 17 years, right? So a while back, right, going to the first big instance of theft, one of my friends, he was sleeping, the racks are set up where it's a bed, and then when you open it up, there's a compartment where you can put your personal belongings. And my friend had a PS4 in there, and he forgot to lock it one day. And sure enough, he came back and, somebody opened it up, opened his rack and took his PS4, and it was never seen again. So I asked him, hey, how do you feel about it? And he said, you know what? It's unfortunate those type of people exist, but it is what it is. It's just how it is here. And it's unfortunate to say that, but there are thieves out there. And yesterday what happened was one of my friends put his pair of Jordans in a locker that's not necessarily his, and I think I know who did it, because before that I saw somebody lurking around opening racks and going to places where he had no business in and looking for stuff, and at the end of the day, sure enough, his Jordans, I think the shoes cost about $200 or something like that, disappeared. So what I'm trying to say is, even though you're in the Navy and you think you might be safe, it's not. Just because you put it in a uniform doesn't change the type of person that the person was. So always keep an eye on your stuff. Always lock up your stuff. Even if you think you're going to be gone for like 10 minutes or 15 minutes, that's a good opening of time for somebody to steal stuff. And I know people who steal constantly, and it sometimes gets up to them, and then sometimes they get away with it. I know a lot of people who steal, actually. It's unfortunate that I have to say that too. So yeah, lock up your stuff.